Well, we know COVID-19 has evolved multiple times and multiple variants since 2019 when it was first discovered. Have you heard of long COVID? See, that's when you have lasting side effects after you catch the virus. I'm sure you've heard of it. So a viewer reached out to First Coast News wondering about long COVID and the new milder variants. Well, Leah Shields is on your side this morning verifying things. Good morning, Leah.
Good morning, Keitha. So a milder variant, it may not put you in the hospital with COVID. However, you may end up back here at the doctor's office weeks or even months later with the long-term side effects. Susan McCoy Fowler wrote into First Coast News asking, curious if the COVID long haulers are as prevalent with the Delta and Omicron variants as with the original virus. My source today is Dr. Shalika Katugaha, System Director of Infectious Diseases at Baptist Health. She's going to break this down into two questions. Let's address the Delta variant first. Are we seeing long COVID? Yes.
We are actually still very much seeing post-COVID syndrome from the Delta variant before, because now would be the time that it shows up.
Dr. Katugaha says about 4 weeks to 3 months after catching COVID, you could wind up back in the doctors with symptoms such as fatigue, brain fog, shortness of breath, depression, anxiety, joint pain, even loss of taste or smell, and the list goes on.
This is more like if I can describe it this way, a chronic, slow, smoldering type effect. So they feel better, but they know that they're not back to baseline, and it's very irritating because they're not able to function to the capacity that they were before.
The only way to try to prevent getting long COVID, well, Dr. Katugaha says, get your shot in your arm, get vaccinated. Because even if you're vaccinated and you do get COVID, she says it is way less likely that you'll have those long-term side effects. Now, what about the Omicron variant? I have all that information for you coming up in about 30 minutes here on Good Morning Jacksonville, so stay with us. Live in San Marco, Leah Shields, First Coast News, on your side.